Round one is upon us between two of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down the fight.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. That's a big strike right there.
All right, here we go. First round is underway. No denying the big reach advantage for him tonight. We'll see if he can get that jab going early.
Look for him to circle on the outside. Use that long jab to keep his distance and only engage on his terms. Right hand punch to the clinch.
Adesanya gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. Spinning back fist. Didn't see that one coming.
Oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one that's gonna break him?
Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight. Oh, he's going for his arm now. And he's out. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here. Just outstanding with the transitions.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation, and a healthy one, for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in the gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Oh, spinning back fist. Didn't see that one coming. Big knee lands there. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Johnny Bones Jones.
Ooh, what a punch.
Takedown attempt late, and it's good. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, back up again. You can't hold a good man down. Oh, and a nice jab by him there, and that's going to give his opponent some problems if that keeps landing.
He's having a tough time getting his offense going because that jab is just stopping him every time. Oh, nice jab.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
Round two now. Israel Adesanya and John Jones. Adesanya gets touched by that kick right to the body there. Nicely done by the opponent.
You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
That strike will count. Just a slip there. Oh, nice straight left. Well, we told you off the top he had the reach advantage, and you saw it right there with that punch. All right, single collar tie now.
Left hand punch in the clinch.
And there comes the separation now. Adesanya gets hit with a kick. Oh, beautiful land there by Adesanya. You hear this crowd just eating out of his hand, oohing and on every time he advances.
I mean, he just captures your imagination from the walkout to the entrance when he's in the octagon, the fighting style. He just kind of has that thing that makes you want to stop and stare at Israel Adesanya.
So 40 total strikes have landed for John Jones. And a pretty good clip tonight, DC, landing with 64% accuracy against Israel Adesanya. So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round 2.
Actually got the takedown.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Under 2 minutes to go in the round. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Adesanya.
Now he's going to try to attack a Kimura here.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Исраэль Adesanya getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Nice strike. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick. Superman punch.
Adesanya gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. They continue to exchange. Final seconds here. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so a lot of highlights over those previous 5 minutes. DC, take us through the replay, if you would.
A lot of good action, but punching led the dance. Punching was the thing that stood out to me. That allowed him to take control of the round.
Excellent job. Deep breaths, calm down. Very good controlling the distance. Very good disengage and re-engage. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length, of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab. Oh, lands another shot to the body, beautifully placed as he continues to punish his opponent's midsection here in this round.
Can't take many of those, you better check.
Trying to hammer that lead leg.
Good takedown defense by Исраэль.
Muay Thai plump.
Ooh, big shot land.
Adesanya gets caught by that straight punch there. And he landed the right hand there. Nice jab there by Johnny Bones, and man, what Daniel Cormier would do to have an 84-inch reach. Of course, it's one thing to have length, it's another. Oh, where as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night. Adesanya gets hit by that leg kick. 70 total strikes have landed for Johnny Bones Jones. And landing at a pretty good clip here tonight, 58% the accuracy rate against Исраэль Adesanya. Oh, Jones gets the double leg takedown. Nice job there, disguising his entry. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Working off of his back here, looks like he may try to hip escape. Thought he's gonna attack a triangle choke here. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Then he's out. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Close guard. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Adesanya.
You see him put himself into the half guard? Like the control, yep.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now.
What a punch.
Uppercut. swelling. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, let's check out some of the action now from that previous round, and he really kept finding a home for those kicks.
Yeah, and why would you change it? If your opponent is not going to check, if he's going to stand there and he's not on his toes and he's stationary, you keep driving those kicks into his thighs, into his body, until he makes some sort of adjustment.
Losing this one. You train way too hard to lose this one, all right?
All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward. Big kick.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Nice job by Johnny Bones there on the feet. I'm not in the prediction business, but if the opponent doesn't adjust here, this could be the beginning of the end.
He's got to do something different. Because for Jones, he's not only a diverse striker, but he's a fantastic finisher. He's a guy that when he gets his opponents hurt, he knows where to find the spots to end their night.
Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch.
Nice punch land. Nice hit directly into the finish. Nice takedown.
Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
Jones is going for the sub here. A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Just over 2 minutes to go. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Jones. All right, side control now. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Jones is going for an arm here.
Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
For all the fancy stuff, right? Now what do? Mountain Sea chains, okay? Let's see some Ali, let's see some basic combos. He's starting to time.
Here we go, fifth and final round.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Looks like his leg is hurt here. You can even see him limping a little bit.
Nice kick.
Just misses with the jab. All right, well, he's landed.
Beautiful takedown to tip land.
All All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Jones is going for an arm here.
Oh, wow, oh!
And he's out. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's gonna be.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Jones is back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. So we go under a minute to go in the fight. Strike lands there. Somehow his opponent stayed up with him.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks. I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
Jones's lower jaw. Oh, big knee! What else can you say but what a fight? All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest. 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, John!
All right, nice job by him there as he is your winner via unanimous decision. And sometimes I would think it's easier said than done to just leave the judges out of it. Dominant performance, and he gets his hand raised.
Yeah, and if you got to go to the judges, leave no question, right? Be the person that is so dominant that you know you're getting your hand raised. He did exactly that tonight, and he gets a dominant decision.